And Lindsey, where are you?
Saskatoon.
Here we are to sing on the internet again. Bring us close together, won't you? Please gather in. Whether on your cellular mobile device, how we break the isolation. That was Jay Gilday's joke, just so you know. Hey everyone. Wishing you all well, wherever you are. This is a song called Leave It by the Sea. Makes me think of the time I spent in the UK in a town called Brighton, and when you could take trains and gather around. And so, thinking of those places, I'll sing a song about a faraway place. Took the train down to Brighton. This room's too hot to sleep. Hardwood hidden under carpet. Young love howling in the street. And those rainy days in London felt like the rain inside of me. I've been carrying around this baggage for too long. Think I'll leave it by the sea. Oh, leave it by the sea, with the ruins of my past and worry whisper. Leave it by the sea, with the things that I've done wrong and you got used to. 'Cause I was an anchor in my old life, rusted me. I lived my life upon the shore, never touched the sea, but I knew I was an anchor. Yes, I believed I was an anchor. So leave me by the sea, with the ruins of my past and worried whisper. Leave me by the sea, with the things that I've done wrong and you got used to. I'm still an anchor now. Keep me or throw me out. Leave me by the sea. So, once upon a time, I would look out to first few row of faces in a dark room, and I would ask people to sing along. And I was reflecting on it the other day, how much you miss that connection. And so wherever you are, you can sing along with this. It's easy enough. It goes talks about staring out into the English Channel, and man, I was so upside down trying to figure out where I was in life and how to feel about so many different things. And I realized it was robbing me of my present peace, and so I decided to leave all those things there. Well, like this. I've never been so lost, no, no. 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 I've never been so. Lead me by the sea. Oh, lead me by the sea. Lead me by the sea. I've never been so lost, no, no. 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 I've never been so. Lead me by the sea. Thanks, everyone.
That was so beautiful, and I almost started tearing up thinking about that first row of people right in the front singing
Right?
along. Oh,
Hi, Ray. How you doing?
hey, how are you, William?
Good. Good to see you.
Oh my gosh, so good to see you. And I know we've never met in person, so this is just so special for me. I honestly feel like I'm in the front row of your concert right now. I feel it.
Awesome,
That's where I am
awesome.
in my mind. Whew. I love writers' rounds. I get to transfer, go from audience member to performer, very quickly. It's fun. But it's an honor to be here. And this song is called American Dream. And I wrote this song about how hatred and discrimination cannot be what, America, North America, Canada, what we stand for. And, coming from a diverse background of being on my dad's side, Akime Afam, and Mexican, my mom is a Japanese immigrant, and just seeing what they had to go through, and to see right now what, we're fighting for in the streets right now, and what we're marching against, and to protect Black lives, and how there's just so much to fight for, and there's so much inequality and unfairness. And so anyway, I dedicate this song to all that we're marching for right now. And this is American Dream. I've been thinking about the news. Daddy leaves it on all day through. I've been thinking about the wars. To be honest, I can't take it anymore. I hear you every day. The awful words you say, and hate can't be the face of the American dream. I've been thinking about my life, and how one day I want to be a mother and a wife. I've been scared of that thought too. In a world of struggle, what are we gonna do? I hear you every day saying it's gonna be okay, but hate can't be the face of the American dream. And I know we've got a long way to go, but I've got to believe that change is a choice, and it can start with me. 'Cause I've been thinking about our mother and how they took her away from her people, put her in a boarding school, away from her brother, sister, and culture. I can see her every night saying we've got to make this right, 'cause hate can't be the face of the American dream. And I know we've got a long way to go, but I've got to believe that change is a choice, and it can start with me. And change is a choice, and it can start with me. And change is a choice, and it can start with you.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Oh,
That's gorgeous, Ray.
that was gorgeous.
I just recently learned round of applause, in case anybody's wondering. Man, what a song, you know, unfortunately perfect for this time, and still, you know, rooted in kind of an exhausting age-old message of equality and how there's this responsibility, like how we were all stepping up, you know, yesterday and everything, and beautiful phrasing, beautiful voice. Round of applause, bravo.
Thanks,
Thank you.
William. That means a lot. Yeah, it's a little, you know, people have been resharing that song, and it's, you know, I was listening to podcasts today, and it's saying, you know, sometimes these like, you know, I wrote that during the Standing Rock movement, but it's like tragically true how a lot of these things that we thought were snapshots of a moment actually are still continuing to be true. It's just continuing and continuing and continuing. There's so much still to fight for, and will continue. And so, anyway, thanks everyone.
And I guess what I want to say is that, you know, it really does start with you. And that's something I have to remind myself to do all the time. I'm still working, delivering the mail, and my wife's still working as well. She's a nurse. And you know, and then yesterday came, and I felt that was a moment that I needed to step up, and I struggled with what I wanted to do for that. And I was also, you know, I have 4 kids, and we're if you could see over here, you can't see over here, but we got a chalkboard up, and I'm teaching 4 kids school right now, and I'm still going to work, and so I felt like I was lacking in my response to this you know, the world crisis. But like, got to remind yourself that it's just try and be good to your people, and that's one of the best ways you can change. And you know, I'm feeling very, very privileged that I am still working, and that I have a safe place to live. My kids are not persecuted in their world, and so you know, actually from any of the little gigs I've been doing, most of the money's been going to there's a community organizer that's in Edmonton, and I've been buying cases of Ensure for him, you know, the meal supplement, and just because like that's the best thing I can do. And it's as far as music goes, I've been
Hey man, being there for your children and supportive for a frontliner, man, that's as admirable as anything. So don't worry about any other presence. You're here and involved and passionate and caring, and you know, we need more Jay Gildays walking around. So you're doing a great job, man. Just sing it out and do it now that we're here together. That's great.
Thanks, Dad.
I believe in you. I believe in you, Jay.
So as far as songs, I've been lately, I've just been I thought I'd come up with something political out of this time, but right now I just been writing stuff that is trying to bring a little light to the world, and so this is just a really simple song. Never really knew what happened to my time. Waited for the years to pass, and then all I see, naked of crying to you, babe. That I'm here and you do everything for my day. Love I'm not new. Even here and then I know you'll rise. Looking for the way to see home, and I see children cry, 'cause they know you're there, babe. And I see the same day beats to you, giving me love to you. Leaving here and then I come back here. Leaving here I know you see my eyes, and I know you see my tears, 'cause they cry for you, babe. 'Cause you cry for me, babe. And need to notice everything about you do.
Beautiful.
Wow. Oh, right. We're supposed to do the. Thank you so much. I'm just vibing out to all of these beautiful songs. It's music medicine. It feels so good to be a part of this today, and I hope everybody who's watching is enjoying. My name is Lindsey Knight. I'm helping to produce the festival this year, and I'm also a performing artist. I go by the name Equal. And so I'm happy to be here to be able to host and share this good energy with all of you. I want to acknowledge the land that we're on, where we're hosting the festival. The sākihiwē Festival is broadcasting from Treaty 1 territory, the original lands of the Anishinaabe, Cree, Ojibwe, Dakota, and Dene people, and the homeland of the Métis Nation. So welcome everybody. It's nice to take the time and just hear some of this good energy and feel good in what a lot of the artists are talking about, the times that we're in right now. And this is when we need this kind of music. So thank you all for being here. So we'll be broadcasting this songwriting circle every Wednesday. And today is our first, so we're kicking it off in a really good way with 3 amazing artists. We have William Prince here, who kicked it off with the first song. He's a Juno Award-winning singer-songwriter from the Peguis First Nation. His sophomore album entitled Reliever features a collection of exceptionally rendered explorations of what, who, and how peace is found. Very timely, very necessary. It's beautiful. Next, we have Rey Zargoza. Zaragoza is an award-winning singer-songwriter who carries an acoustic guitar and a message, as we've heard already. Her quiet yet powerful song, In the River, written in response to the construction of the Dakota Access Pipeline near the Standing Rock Sioux Reservation in North Dakota, garnered 500,000 viewers, video views, national media coverage, and a Global Music Award and Honesty Oscar. Wow. Her forthcoming sophomore LP, recorded with Tucker Martine from the Decemberists and First Aid Kit, will be released in 2020. So that's amazing. That's going to be exciting. Hopefully we'll get to hear little tastes of that as we go on today. And last but definitely not least, we have Jay Gilday, who is a vagabond turned mailman in his search for himself in the depths of folk, blues, traditional, rock, and most recently, soul music. The quest continues as Jay takes his experiences as a half Dene, half Canadian Irish youth traveling the roads of Canada, the daily roller coaster of work, family, and performance, and weaves them into song, which you've already explained to us and done so beautifully. I know a lot of us can relate to that reality with kids and work and all of that. So we are doing this. I just want to mention that this sākihiwē Songwriters Circle is presented by the North Point Douglas Women's Center. And in Winnipeg, the center walks with women to strengthen their voices, make change, and engage in Winnipeg's North Point Douglas neighborhood. So the npdwc.org, you can visit for more information. There's also a link on the festival site and also on the Facebook page, so you can do your part and help them by donations. So lastly, but not least, I want to thank some of our sponsors: the Government of Canada through the Department of Canadian Heritage, the Canada Council for the Arts, Manitoba Arts Council, and the Winnipeg Arts Council for their financial support in the sākihiwē Festival outreach programming. So thank you once again, all the viewers, and thank you to you 3 for being here. And if you wouldn't mind, we'd love to hear some more.
Hey, thanks so much for having us. Feels like we're together. Play a song Jay got to talking about his children, and my son's having a nap right now while we're doing this, so perfect time. And we set up the inflatable pool today, and just to talk to that about the privilege of safety and a place to be, and that we can be together and well fed and okay in this time when so many people are hurting and losing things. So this is a song called That's All I'll Ever Become. Tell me your dreams, make them as big as you can, so then they have the best chance of maybe working out. Sometimes nothing works out, sometimes don't be alarmed. Don't shy away when you're in the wrong. I can testify to what it's like being lost inside yourself, a personal hell. But I want to live to the second last day that my children do, selfishly so I can see them through and all that they become. That's all I'll ever become. So spend it all, every last bit that you have. If you need to buy back the piece you lost to the upkeep of renting a room for your soul, I can see how every last downfall of man could one day lead to the end if we can't find harmony and treat others like we'd like to be treated fair. I know it's not really fair. That don't mean that the outcome should be decided solely by the income of people who don't need it for a living still. I want to live to the second last day that my children do, selfishly so I can see them through and all that they become. That's all I'll ever 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 become. Thanks, everyone.
Thanks, William.
Oh my goodness, William. I am just having so many thoughts. It's like,
You know,
wow,
you guys
I'm
don't
just
have to.
speaking.
You don't have to say a thing. I was. I played shows in China for a little while, and thinking about how there was silence after songs, not typical of an applause and stuff. So I got used to playing that way. So, you know, in this new kind of Zoom era of playing, it's like, is it weird to play to no response? It's weird in the sense that I miss it, and it kind of, you know, like, oh man, I've already played 12 songs. I might as well play 8 more. You know, there's that real lift, and it's science, it's palpable, it's there. And so thank you for listening. This is great to be, you know, on, what was that old show called, Family Squares or something like that? That Hollywood show, I forget.
Totally. I hear what you're saying. You know, it's like playing these Zoom shows and not hearing. I mean, you know, a lot of times if we do them one-on-one, you don't hear anyone speak after, you don't hear any applause, and it is a really great practice in feeling the energy. You know, it is there, and you can feel that people are there.
I will say that
even if you can't hear it.
I desperately want to sing along with you, but I'm afraid of the lag.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I had a Zoom birthday party for my birthday last month, and there were like 20 people, and then we filmed the singing happy birthday, and the lag was so bad, it was just hilarious. Anyway, I'll play another song. This one is called Fight Like a Girl, and the video of the song is coming out this week. And pretty much, I wanted to write a song that was a feminist anthem, but putting women of color at the center, you know, because historically, women of color have not been at the center of the feminist movement. And I wanted to write an anthem for, you know, for those who felt like their voices were not heard, and for the unsung incredible heroes of women's rights. And so this is called Fight Like a Girl, and I'm really excited about this video that's coming out this week. Lots of awesome faces in there. And I dedicate it to all of the female identifying folks right now who are putting their themselves and their lives and their health on the line right now, marching in the streets and doing everything they can right now to make a difference. So this is Fight Like a Girl.
Grandma Nature, Mother Moon, show me what to do when they are taking our rights away, policing our bodies. Easy, easy we go. It's repeating on and on. Take me to the water, take me to the snow, where all the souls of our mothers had to go. Take me to the street sights, teach me your battle cries. Take me to the front lines of the war, to fight like a girl. Send me knowledge, send me peace, from where you were fighting for all the rights I have today. Our homes, our votes, our voices. Easy, easy we go. It's repeating on and on. Take me to the water, take me to the snow, where all the souls of our sisters had to go. Take me to the street sights, teach me your battle cries. Take me to the front lines of the war, to fight like a girl. Fight like a girl. Fight like a girl. Fight like a girl. Take me to the water, take me to the snow, where all the souls of our mothers had to go. Take me to the street sights, teach me your battle cries. Take me to the front lines of the war, to fight like a girl.
I was just taking a picture of us.
Yes,
It was
great
so
job.
good. It was so
Wow.
good. Man, Ray, your songs are so timely. Jeez.
Oh my gosh, William, where did I catch up? And you know, Lindsey, I was just thinking too about, you know, when I was in Winnipeg, and you know, there was the next song I'll sing is really about like something that happened to me in Winnipeg, or like everyone I was meeting, but you know, the Women's Center and all the work that everyone's doing there is really important. So anyway, just wanted to say that too. So on to
Absolutely.
the Women's Center.
Mm.
This one's a bit of just a kind of a meditation on okay, before I start that, I do want to say that don't mess with girls. My mom and my sisters they're the ones with the power in the family, and they really gave me the drive to do what I need to do in this world. And so Thanks, Mom, and thanks, Leela, and thanks, Carla. Thanks to my wife, Anna. Move my life over, my life, baby, cries, wake enough to see. Loving in the summer, loving in the winter. Take away the things that are a dream. Feel my heart beating. My heart dreams about the time I give to you. Give it in the summer, burn it in the fire, and you sing. Take a night and dream about you too. Your heart facing mine when all the world it seems is gone. Love you in the springtime, love you when the fire rolls away. Take a night and dream of what you say.
That's beautiful.
Oh,
I'm not sure if we're actually supposed to make noise when we're doing the clap thing, or do we just do it silently?
I think we can clap for real.
What do we do, William?
No.
All right.
I think
Where's
it
the
works
laugh
out
track button?
Yeah.
this time.
We'll see what happens with Zoom and all of this technology as we keep moving forward with this type of virtual live performances. Hey.
Yeah.
Well,
New
let's keep the
normal.
flow going. It's beautiful.
Do we have time? We have time for a few more?
Oh yeah, we got time.
Oh, geez. You know, normally when I get to hang out with great writers like this and the song, the round kind of thing, it's always nice to try something brand new. There's something in a new song, like it's courage and being born. And I can honestly say that I'm going to play a song that I wrote over Thanksgiving. I was spending some time just south of Calgary, and my family was back home on the Peguis First Nation when a really, not characteristic storm hit and wiped out the power and like trapped them in their houses for a few days, and it was like serious snow downpour, and here I was in a place, feeling like we're having this dinner and my family doesn't even have, power, and that's like the everyday situation for a lot of places, people going without. And I think back to, our first house that didn't have running water on the reserve, and, the house that my mom has now is built on a new area of the reserve, so much so that the ground is still shifting. You know, it's brand new, freshly brushed, and it can leave a crack in the door when the winter happens, you know, and cause that breeze to come through. So this song was born out of that, and I'd love to try it here for you guys and see what you think. A song called Change, first time ever. The only thing that changes is the change itself. The way it keeps you down and for how long. Kinda makes you thankful for just how hard it ain't on the good days and the not so good between. The good days and the not so good between. The power went out for 3 days in October. An uninvited winter shut the reservation down. Wind is creeping in through the cracks in the door, 'cause nobody's lived inside a house on this piece of land before. Brought in the brushes, cut down the marshmallow trees. One more house, one more family. And the only thing that changes is the change itself. The way it keeps you down and for how long. Kinda makes you thankful for just how hard it ain't on the good days and the not so good between. The good days and the not so good between. There was a boy who lived all the days he could. Why he died so young, the whole town never understood. Late on the highway, a trailer with no brake lights stalled. Spared the father, but his only son was gone. We sewed black patches to our jerseys in the fall, and never saw his mother's face again. And the only thing that changes is the change itself. The way it keeps you down and for how long. Kinda makes you thankful for just how hard it ain't on the good days and the not so good between. The good days and the not so good between. Song called Change. Thanks, everyone.
Thanks, Liam.
Cheers. Take it away, Ray.
Of the your courage of playing a new song, because it's contagious. So I guess I'm gonna do that too. I love it.
Yes.
I agree. Whenever I'm in a writer's round, it feels like there's a support from all the other writers. Like, we can do this together. We can play new songs. And so this song is on my new record that's coming out in a few months, and it's actually a song that I wrote after going to Winnipeg for the first time. And what happened was I was there for the Indigenous Music Awards, And I had been aware, obviously, here in Missing and Murdered Indigenous Women, and that was like a really big part of the Indigenous Music Awards that year. And they had so many incredible and very powerful ways of expressing, and honoring missing and murdered Indigenous women at the show itself. And anyway, I had spent the whole weekend processing and talking about all the issues and those that are missing still and those that are gone. And I went home and I wrote this song. And it's one of those songs that I don't play that often because it almost feels, I feel like it's one of those hard, it's heavy stuff. And it's really hard to play on the guitar. I've been working really hard on the guitar part because we wrote it on piano and I wanted to be able to play the piano part on a guitar. So here it goes. It's a song that I have not played live on Zoom or anything, maybe more than once. So here we go. This is called Red.
Don't go out in the rain. Don't go out in the night. It happens every day. They just vanish from sight. Don't go walking alone. Speak to who you don't know. They've been finding your sisters in the Red River, in the Red River, in the red, in the red, in the red, in the red. Don't go out without your brother. They've been calling your name. See that truck at the corner. See that look on his face. We've got so much to fear. Down on the highway of tears. 'Cause they've been finding your sisters in the Red River, in the Red River, in the red, 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 in the red. Who will fight for the women? Who will speak for the souls? Who will search for the missing? Tell the stories untold. Don't forget the light of those we lost in the night. They've been finding your sisters in the Red River, in the Red River, in the red, in the red, in the red,
Beautiful, Ray.
Thank you.
Beautiful. I almost just want to pause for a second with
Yeah.
that one.
Just take a moment.
Whew. I can see why you wrote it, and I know how hard it comes from such a spiritual place, and I know how hard it is to perform it or to want to, because you know you're gonna go there, hey? But it's so moving. It's a beautiful song.
No, sorry for any triggers. It's one of those things where it's like, it's an important conversation to have and a difficult conversation to have, and an important thing to write about and a difficult thing to write about. And so anyway, honoring obviously emerged Indigenous women.
Sorry to interrupt.
Oh yeah, no.
Just one of my favorite writers, Mary Gaucher, says it's those harder, heavier, sad songs that save people, that bring about those things and normalize the idea of the suffrage that's going on and the loss that's experienced. So it's brave to write those, the way they resonate, especially in this country, this time and everything. So, again, bravo to you for lending your talent to that.
Thank you. Mary Gaucher is so amazing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thanks for doing the work. It's like, it's work sometimes. This is a song that I wrote, I think about 6 years ago now. And at that time, so I'm in Alberta, I'm in Edmonton. And at that time we had just elected ourselves a new premier. And I don't know if you know what the current one is like, but it's a bit of a mess over here. And we're kind of getting some similar politics to what's happening in the States, and it's really really sad. But at that time, back 6 years ago, I was feeling pretty hopeful about what could be, and regardless of how that happened, how that turned out, I think we, at least kept a good level of human decency in Alberta for a while. It's taking a turn for the worse right now. So this is a song that I wrote back then. That was a very hopeful song, and because I thought that maybe it could be a song for people who needed a voice, because I thought we were going to have a representative that would finally give us a voice. Is it enough to dream your dreams? Is it a hard road backing up in the wind and we're leaking at the seams? Am I dreaming? Can you see me? It's one long day for you. Is it enough to write it down? Write down your philosophy, teach it to all the broken-hearted people in town. Am I dreaming? Can you see me? Don't believe you can. Is it a hard road backing up in the wind? Need your heart. Is it enough to teach your children
how to write, how to speak, how to get along in the world. When will we get at the seas? Am I dreaming? Can you see me? Don't believe you can. Is it a hard road, backing up in the wind? Need your heart.
That voice.
Dalen, the whale in there, man. So good.
Hey. Well, I think we have time for maybe one or two more. We've got about half hour, so
Sure.
Awesome.
see what.
Well, this next song happens to be 30 minutes long, so we're in luck. You know,
Excellent.
the first act of it, I guess. You know, I should play a shorter song then, you know. Let's see here. Oh, pardon me.
I wish you guys were all here in my living room with me. That'd be way better.
Yeah, that'd be rad. Coming together. That makes me want to actually go visit now. You know, I'm such a homebody kind of, oh yeah, we can push it back, but you know, all those wings I never went for, all those games, all that NHL I could have maybe watched in a public place with a friend or something, and
All those wings.
you know, I was like, nah, I'll just stay home, and now I'm really at home. So it's been lovely. I've had a couple Zooms with my band and FaceTime my family once in a while when I can. So that's, man, this weird new normal. You know, I'm so
Watching
lucky
lots of
that
movies.
my partner is the designated grocery getter because of asthma and being diabetic and these different kind of things. And man, it was total lockdown here for a while. So, and then to be kind of self-conscious about video and broadcasting and talking to people through the phone and stuff, you had to whip yourself into shape quick. So I'm very much looking forward to being in living rooms with my friends again. It's gonna be great. I know I've canceled out the shortness of this song with that little speech, but I'll give you this one anyway. This is a song called Wasted. My son's gonna be waking up any second now, but the message is pretty simple. It's just about finding something that you wake up excited about doing, you know, and I think that's the greatest blessing I've come into in the last number of years, is the comfort as an artist and to do this, to work on the art. That's a great privilege. And, I hope everybody kind of finds that for themselves, that thing that feels like it's not work, it's doing what you love. So this is a song called Wasted. About that. I love staying up so late. I love getting a good night's sleep. I want to hear some old hymns tonight. I need to hear Christopher Wallace speak. I could go for some food right now. I could care less if we ever eat. I sure love just sitting around. Some days I'm never off my feet, but gotta love what you do, babe, for that jingle jangle, 'cause you only get a few days. Nobody makes it out of here anyway. Puts a shuffle in your shoes, babe. That's the thing worth chasing. Gotta love what you do, babe, so not a day goes wasted. Don't wanna let a day go wasted. So go ahead, be a scientist. Start a band with your best friends. Be the muscle with a phony list. Change some oil, burn your wrist. Stay home, raise a family. Go teach gym overseas. I'll love you for whatever it is. Just don't let a day go wasted. Don't wanna let a day go wasted. So gotta love what you do, babe, for that jingle jangle, 'cause we only get a few days. Nobody makes it out of here anyway. Puts a shuffle in your shoes, babe. That's the thing worth chasing. Gotta love what you do, babe, so not a day goes wasted. Don't wanna let a day go wasted. I like the TV way too loud. I like it colder when we sleep. I drive too close to the outside lane. I drive you crazy when I breathe. Think I'm ready for a new life. Think I'm ready for a beautiful wife. Think I'm done with fighting, 'cause it's just time we're wasting. Hey, if we don't get a proper goodbye, huge thanks to you,
Been
Lindsey,
awesome to
for
see you, William.
hosting, to Ray. Thank you, Jay. Good to see you again, brother. And, thank you, North Point Douglas, for having me to be here and contribute in any small way that I can to the Women's Center and all the good work being done over there. Please check out that website. Please take this opportunity to donate and whatever you can. It is a privilege. It is a gift to give away what you have. That's true wealth, is to give and help those that are, in need of those things. And I'm thankful that we can. And, bless everybody out there that's been tuning in. And whether you're having a hard day or a great day today, let them balance out. And I wish you all so well in this time. Thank you for having me.
William Prince, thank you so much for blessing us with your presence. And I see on our Facebook Live right now, there's hearts just popping up, hundreds of hearts.
Yeah, my mom has multiple Facebook accounts running when we do these. So, she
don't bust yourself. Just
So many hearts.
she gets in on there, so just ignore that. It's fine.
all your cousins.
Oh, that song, William. I needed that song today. I
good.
needed that song. That just oh my gosh, that hit the spot.
Thank you.
As soon as we're off of this Zoom, I'm gonna put that on. Is that released?
Yeah, it's on my new record. Reliever just came out in February, and yeah, everything else stopped coming out in February, March.
Yeah.
So
Perfect.
it's been an interesting time. It's the CBC's been really generous in helping getting songs heard, and I feel like now having a new record there just before everything changed. I feel like a lot of people are listening to it right now, so that's great. Everywhere you want to check it out, "Wasted" is the song. So please, thank you, Ray, for
Yeah. Oh, I love it. I'm gonna do a cover of it someday. So yeah, thank you so much, North Point Douglas Women's Center, and for having us. And this has been just really such a treat. I feel like we're all in a living room together. And I'm quite far from all of you, all the way here in California. And so it feels good to feel that I have community and we've got family, and we're all looking out for each other. It really means a lot. And yeah, so I guess I'll play one more, and I'll leave it on a positive note. This is a song I wrote after a march during the Standing Rock movement, and it's called "Fight for You." And I wrote it. I just thought of this line. I was like, "If you fight for me, I'll fight for you," and it just stuck with me. And I was like, I just love that policy. All looking out for each other. And so this is "Fight for You," and yeah.
Save the river, save the seas, save the mother and her family. How can you take what you want and say that we are free? If you put oil in the water, we won't sit quietly. And we were cheering, stand up for what's right. Don't walk silently into the night. Take my hand and we'll see this through. If you fight for me, I'll fight for you. Save the oceans and the trees. Save the people who are in need. How can you do what you want and say you come in peace? If you don't open your eyes, how can you see? And we were cheering, stand up for what's right. Don't walk silently into the night. Take my hand and we'll see this through. If you fight for me, I'll fight for you. And don't look down when we march downtown for some truth. Cause you can't complain if you don't find a way to stand up. Stand up for what's right. Don't walk silently into the night. Take my hand and we'll see this through. If you fight for me, I'll fight for you. If you fight for me, I'll fight for you. Thanks, everyone.
Love it.
Goody.
Great song, Ray. Heavy hitters. Finishing strong, I see.
Gotta fight for each other, hey? Wait, I've been trying to show you my T-shirt this whole time. Have you seen this? The Blood Quantum. Blood Quantum, the zombie movie from Ontario. I think it's Ontario.
Nice.
It's like the people on the reserve, the only ones who survive.
Cool. I've seen that.
But, it's pretty gory, but if you like that sort of thing, it's pretty awesome. And they do fight for each other. This is a song that I wrote. So the last time I went out to Haida was, my first son was 1. So that was like 13 years ago. Holy moly. I went out to Haida with my sister Leela. She was on tour going out there, and she brought me along to play some songs, and we made it out to Haida, and man, those people have had they've literally had their island and their culture like razed to the ground. Like all the old growth forest is gone, and but they're regrowing it, and it's stunning. Just the things they've done with language and with even with the forest itself. It's beautiful. So this is for them, and it's for all of you out there who need to try and regrow your own life and your own people. If we stick together, I think we can do it.
Peace was the word you finally learned. You see, you know, love was a way you finally see your family grow. Cool in the way you finally say love understands you. Love isn't lost when you see love in the sea, in the sky, the edge of the world. Falling, you see your love is gone. Pick it up. I'll be right there when you can see that you finally lost. Cool in the love you always had. Love understands you. Calling away, you finally say that you will leave or stay at the edge of the world.
Love you guys. I hope to see you sometime soon.
Nice job, Jay. Good to see you.
Yeah.
Beautiful. It's just so nice to have you guys as a part of the sākihiwē festival, kicking it off. And this is the first time we're doing this from a virtual space, and I think all of the meaning and the spirit and the energy comes out in all of these songs. So yeah, it's just beautiful, and I hope all of the viewers had a chance to hear that and feel that too. We had quite a few people come and check in, which is great. So thank you, William, Ray, Jay, for your gifts and for sharing them with us, and all of the topics. I have my little one with me right now, and we're just making it work how we do, and it seems to be happening. Yeah, we're survivors. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So thanks again to the North Point Douglas Women's Center. And once again, yes, round of applause. And we encourage viewers to donate for the cause and for the Women's Center, who does a lot of amazing work in the community and in all of the communities where there's people that are on the front lines working for those that are and the voice. So I also want to thank once again thank our sponsors, Canadian Heritage, Canada Council for the Arts, the Manitoba Arts Council, Winnipeg Arts Council for their financial support, and for the sākihiwē Festival's outreach programming. So with that, we're going to wrap it up. And I want to just remind everybody to join us every Wednesday. We're going to be having workshops and songwriting events. And on our page, our Facebook page, you can click and get notifications so that you are reminded of when this is happening. And if you sat with us today, then you see how amazing these artists and how amazing these songwriting circles can be. So next week we're going to have at 11 a.m. Central Time, we're going to have Powwow Fit with Shanley Spence. So get your powwow gear on or whatever, just your mocks, and get ready to sweat, to dance. I've got my kids that are going to be right in there, so that's going to be exciting. 2 p.m. there's going to be another songwriter concert featuring Burnstick, Kim Gucci, and Sandra Sutter. So you don't want to miss that. Some more amazing, amazing artists. Yeah, so we're going to look forward to that. Thank you again for being a part of the sākihiwē Festival. And yeah, we hope to see you again. I hope everybody has a great rest of the day. I'm Lindsey Knight, and hi. Thank you.